Hello guys, gals, non-binary pals, and waterfowls. I'm Big Mike, and we're back with another episode of Big Mike's Indie Game Watch. This time featuring Chair Racing Simulator by Bucketful Games, one of the many amazing games currently being featured at this year's Indies Racers Fest. In fact, while I first came across Chair Racing Simulator in one of my Wishlist Wednesday or Screenshot Saturday posts, it was at Indie Racers Fest 2022 that I first played this amazing game. This amazing game has a demo out, and this is what you're going to be seeing in the background throughout this video. This game is not on Steam, but is on itch.io, so we're going to be checking out its itch page. It reads, choose one of 15 different characters, 3 secret characters. Buckle up on one of 4 desk chairs and race over 1 to 10 rounds against a time or a friend. 2-player split screen across currently 4 available tracks, optionally against AI opponents. New egg hunt game mode, 1 or 2 players. Find and collect as many eggs as you can find on the tracks in 45 seconds. This is only available while Easter season is active. Power-ups. Turbo Sneakers will give you a 3-second turbo boost. Wheel Shield will protect your wheels from rugs and puddles for 3.5 seconds. Beat your own records, but keep an eye on your depleting energy and collect energy drinks to refill it. This game was originally a submission to the Wasted Resources Game Jam, and it's being updated with more tracks and race modes since then. Now, I don't normally do this, but actually being a follower, being a mutual with Bucketful Games, I follow their Twitter account or their X account, and so recently they posted this update. One such update is a slipstream mechanic. Got stuck behind an opponent in Chair Racing Simulator? No worries, with the new slipstream mechanic you'll overtake them in no time. Coming with the next update by the end of the month on itch.io. Unfortunately, this update was not out while I was writing and recording this video, but it should be out by the time this video releases. With that out of the way, this is what my experience of the demo has been like. The game includes a roster of colorful and diverse characters, and to the best of my knowledge and experience, there's no gameplay differences between them. The 4 tracks are each set in one of the characters' homes, and each one is unique in both its design and layout. A match will start having you race to grab one of the chairs and set off across the starting line. And honestly fam, getting to a chair is like a little mini race in and of itself, because the competition can be fierce, especially if you have the AI difficulty set on medium or hard. Every track is littered with obstacles that are, well, just normal everyday household items, for the most part. Some stationary chairs, tables, TVs, bookshelves, and more will block your path, while others such as puddles, carpets, and dirt will allow you to travel over them, but will slow you down. As you make your way around the tracks, you'll encounter the aforementioned power-ups, and they can be quite handy, especially the Wheel Shield and Power Sneakers. However, you'll notice a blue gauge at the bottom of your screen. That's your energy level, and if it gets too low, you'll notice a sweat bead will appear. So you're going to have to grab an energy drink in order to replenish it. In regards to power-ups, the AI racers have an interesting reaction to them. Sometimes they will actually compete with you to get them, and other times it's almost as if they'll go out of their way to try to avoid them. As in most racing games, once around the course is 1 lap, and while you can set the number of laps for every race, I tended to keep it at the standard 3 laps. In addition to the main mode, there's an Easter egg hunting mode, which takes place on the same tracks, but instead of a traditional race, you're given a time limit to see how many Easter eggs you can find hidden around the stage. I enjoyed this mode quite a lot myself, but I have to admit the main attraction, the racing, is actually my favorite one. Now, I'm going to be real with you here, fam. The AI here on the default normal setting is going to bring their A game, so you may have to tone down the difficulty down to the easy mode when you first start. I know I did. Ain't no shame in my game, fam. I play games that have fun. Now on to the aesthetics. Now for me, the aesthetics are a real charm. The game's characters and stages look like they're out of an SNES era RPG. Something you wouldn't normally expect to see in a racing game. And for me, that shows real ingenuity and resourcefulness on the part of Bucketful Games. Similarly, the music in this game is not what you'd expect from a game like this, but in my humble opinion, it absolutely works in this game. Even more so, the theme is 100% epic and badass. But you know what? Don't take my word for it, fam. Here, take a listen for yourself. And here are my final thoughts on Chair Racing Simulator. I'm really in love with this concept. Most of us as children, hell, even some of us as adults, have raced office chairs. I know I have. It's a fun activity, but as a racing game, it's a very unique, unparalleled experience. While I do love racing games, admittedly I'm more of a fan of kart races like Mario Kart, Diddy Kong Racing, as opposed to more realistic racing games such as NASCAR or Need for Speed. Chair Racing Simulator kinda straddles a line between the two. So there are pickups or items like you would find in a kart racer, but they tend to be light in their use. So despite these items, it feels much closer to a more realistic racer than, say, Mario Kart. Chair Racing Simulator is an amazing example of why I love indie games. Only in the indie game scene could such a gem such as this come to fruition. I think the concept, the aesthetics, and the overall execution speaks volumes to the prowess of Bucketful Games as a developer. I've had the pleasure of following the development of this game since June or July 2022, and watching it evolve into its current shape has been a real treat, and I look forward to seeing what the future holds for Chair Racing Simulator. As I mentioned, Chair Racing Simulator has a demo and it's available for Windows, Linux, and Android. Additionally, you can also play it directly in your browser on its itch.io page. Be sure to check it out, give Bucketful Games a follow on Twitter, and do yourself a favor and check out Indie Racers Fest, which at the time of this video's release is currently going on. There truly is something there for everyone, and you just might surprise yourself on what you may find there. I know I always find myself surprised whenever I check it out. And with that, we'll call it here, fam. I'm off to enjoy Indie Racers Fest and Sage 23. Special thanks to Fran, who does a wonderful job of doing my art. She's back on Twitter, so please give her a follow. A special thanks to all my friends on Twitter. I wouldn't be here without you all. And most importantly, a special thank you to all of you for watching. Please like this video if you liked it. Dislike it if you dislike it. Feel free to comment below and let me know what you think. And if you like my content, please subscribe and turn your notifications on. Until next time, fam, remember, just be yourself and you'll be awesome. Peace out!